Hi. Um, my name's Calathane, and welcome to the first session of Day of Sundering, a hopefully long running campaign here on on Crit World. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce a couple of our players. Hopefully more will be joining in the near future. Uh, we have um we have Dante. We have Dante.
Oh,
Um
Kazu works too.
yeah. Um we have Sakura. Say hi.
Hello.
And
Hello. You can call me Sakura or Sura.
then we have the K-Man himself, who's also here. Um,
Mort.
Otherwise known as Mort in game. Um, welcome to the game.
Thank you.
Without further ado, we don't have any sponsors just yet. So there's no other real announcement you have to make. So we'll get right down to the nitty gritty of it. I mean, the place is haunted, but still, get right down to nitty gritty of it all, and get into gameplay.
Hold on,
Welcome
be right back.
and hopefully y'all will continue to join us on this journey. In Day of Sundering. First,
Speed up.
Thank you. I have no idea how to navigate that.
First, we're going to start with a very simple roll. Very simple roll. I want everybody to give me a quick roll of the dice.
Which dice?
The dice, if you want, we're currently playing on Foundry virtual tabletop games. Shout out them for helping us bring this all together. Not sponsored, but go get a Foundry account, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
I think it's just doing a 1d. Oh, just 1d20. So you don't click anything on your sheet. Just go to the chat, then type /R 1d20.
Okay.
Thank you, because I also need that. This is 10. It's 11.
Okay, I made it back.
Anzu got a 2.
Are you serious?
K-Man, if you can please roll a d20 for me.
Sure.
Which damn roll is it?
Just slash R 1d20. Okay. We're going to start. We're going to start below deck. Below deck.
Do we need to put tokens out?
No. As we begin, it has been a rather lengthy journey already for some of our heroes, for some of our players. Characters. We're gonna start the game off. We're gonna introduce Kazu's character. Kazu. Well, we're gonna do a little introduction, a little bit of character introduction. Deep in the cargo hold of a simple trading vessel, where sunlight barely pierces, we are met with a number of ne'er-do-wells, or who could be ne'er-do-wells? Who knows whose allegiances have paid for their work this week. Amongst that group is a rather pale individual. Kazu, if you would like to introduce your character.
All right. So
Just a brief
Since the
name description.
Yeah.
Description. We don't need class though. We don't need like the mechanical stuff.
Okay. So Talon has been he's basically been traveling since his last job, where several events happened, which we'll probably get into at a later time. So he's from the country of Numia, and basically can just say, to not give too much information, he's looking for certain answers, and that's brought him here. And yeah, I mean, that's, basically, pale, as you said, pale, definitely humanoid, kitted out in, I'd say, rather functional equipment. Lamellar armor, has a, what did I give him? Trying to see what type of has like a cloak that's kind of, at least, like, kind of hiding his face, not necessarily from other people, but more so, yeah, he definitely likes, he's not a fan of being in bright light. I'll just say that.
So as Talon kind of like sits below deck, kind of like feeling a bit better, is you haven't really felt any, you haven't been seasick. I mean, you've spent a couple times on a ship where you have enough of your sea legs where you're not just out of it the entire ride. But you see, as the ship kind of finally finishes docking, you see a lot of the other guys kind of like pack up their stuff and be like, and kind of like murmur amongst themselves. As this continues, as these guys continue talking, you do feel almost like a small shift on the ship. One not not in the way of like, oh no, you just hit a tidal wave. More almost like there's been a large amount of weight has just shifted on the decks above you. What's kind of like that response from what's the response from Talon because of this?
A shift, not necessarily. So you're saying not necessarily like a attack, but more so.
It's like you hear like commotion, like there's like it's a louder thud, and then there's like the shift in the thud where a lot of weight has just just suddenly shifted on the ship.
Interesting. Gonna kind of try and move relatively stealthily in that direction, keep an ear out to try and pay attention to if I hear any voices, or what are people saying.
You kind of like a lot of the other you move past like the rest of the people rest of the passengers on this level. You're aware that a lot of the sailors didn't come this far down because they don't necessarily trust a lot of the people that are here. I mean, this is your group. These are your kinds of people. It's like, hey, everyone kind of slept with an eye open at least. I mean, if you ever slept at night, there was always that too. You kind of move relatively quickly, stealthily, up, I mean, past the other layers of the ship. There's about there's like 3 layers. You were on like that bottommost layer. You move past the second floor to the top. As you come out of this, you are immediately like hit like with a ray of sunshine. There's like, and you've been in that dark for so long, you are dazzled. For all for those wondering, we are playing Pathfinder 1E. Pathfinder 1E. For reasons why, we just enjoyed a lot. Trust us, we just enjoyed a lot. But you are dazzled, so you get so you do get some minuses there.
Yeah, I think it's just a -1. I think it's just a -1 on skill and attack rolls. I'll keep that in mind.
So,
But yeah, he kind of he kind of grunts and pulls his cloak a little more over his face, but is also just kind of trying to see what the hell is going on.
you fix you quickly, like you hit that ray of sunshine, and you just kind of like cover yourself very quickly. As you do that, you kind of see what kind of caused this. What kind of caused this? There's a sudden moment. I mean, you look over, and near the planks, the exit planks, you see what looks to be a cart, like a man-pulled cart. A man-pulled cart, moving through the trying to leave the ship. And you hear like there's almost like very strong, like loud words. I don't know if necessarily strong words, but very loud words coming from coming from a very well dressed individual to a man who seems like I don't know how I would describe this character. How about I allow his player to K-Man, if you want to describe your character to us.
My character, or he's dressed in a like these priestly robes. Oops, he originally worked on a farm. I mean, and it's basically trying to sell the farm goods, but
Yeah.
he feels like that today's going to be his last day working for the farm.
Okay.
So he has some concealed weapons and a sight kind of on his back, like not necessarily for anything else except for maybe some personal defense in case anyone were to attack him.
Okay. So
yeah, I think that's the end of the physical description.
There's this. So as you're kind of standing there with like your cart, it's kind of like a very small like wheelbarrow, basically, very small wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
You're trying to leave, and you had just gotten onto the ship a little bit just before they came to this specific port. They kind of picked you up on a very much a quick ration call. A quick ration re-up on like a very small, a very almost like very barely even a port really, but you kind of paid your due, and you kind of like, hey, you guys can have all the food y'all can eat. You guys can have all the food y'all can eat as long as I can get a ride to the city. You're like, okay, but that was the deal you made with the captain, with the first mate. But that wasn't the deal but the issue is ports have customs agents that are going to be a lot more will scrutinize you a lot more about the things you're bringing into town. And that is the issue you've found yourself into. So as far as roles, well, actually give me a role here. Give me either a knowledge nature check, or either a knowledge nature check or a knowledge appraisal check. Real quick, on your skills. So
Is that for everyone or just for
Mort? Just for Mort.
Just Mort.
I mean, I'll say this. You can. Talon can. Talon, give me the same, either an appraisal or a knowledge nature check.
Do I have appraisal? Okay, that's a +0. So it's knowledge nature. All right, flat roll. Is the -1 just for physical, or is that for this too?
Does it say all? Does Dazzled say all skill checks?
I don't know. Whatever you want. I don't know if it's for all skill checks. Let me look that up real quick.
That might be one of the drawbacks for being dazzled.
I see. Pathfinder. Dazzled. Okay, eyes are overstimulated. Wow, that does not explain much. Or your vision is swimming. If your vision is your only precise sense, all creatures and objects are concealed to you. That does not explain much.
A dazzled creature takes a -1 penalty to attack rolls and sight-based perception checks.
All right, so it's attack rolls and perception checks. So I think this one's more not. This is like a knowledge. So this one actually should. This one shouldn't.
In this case, I'm going to say this will also be a minus. I will give you the. This will be a -1 here too.
Okay. Because I'm guessing it is kind of sight based.
Yeah, this is something. You've been. You know, based on your past couple weeks, past couple months, kind of working, your heart has not been in this. And they say like a lot of plants get taken like those vibes you give off. From Mort. Those and you know that you offered as much as they want, as much as the sailors want, they could have had as far as food wise, but not many took it. Or they'll maybe take a bite and then they kind of more discreetly spit it out. As far as Talon, you kind of pick up on this food is not the best. You never came up here. This is the first time you're meeting this individual. This is the first time you meet this individual. First time you're seeing like the wheelbarrow of fruits and vegetables, and it's like the discerning eye kind of sees that there's a couple grubs in this. The apples are kind of wormy. They're not the best. And there's a part of you. Give me Mort. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Give me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Push this back.
Okay, where do I just go to attributes and click on wisdom?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
This should be a thing where it's like, if I can find it.
On your saving throws, there should be will. That's your wisdom save.
Yeah, just click that.
Oh, okay.
16. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's a 16. So, okay. There's... you kind of start seeing it yourself that these weren't the best. But part of your current turmoil is questioning, is that all bad? And then you realize in this case, yes, this is kind of a bad thing. This is a bad thing. And the port officer is very much looking at this and saying, is like, you're not coming in here with these. He's like, you're not coming in here with rotting fruit, sir.
Well, darn.
So, you can do one of two things. Either you can dump it in the nearest receptacle, or you can get back on the ship. you kind of look over and the sailors are like kind of giving you the eye of like, hey, this was the deal for just getting you here. We didn't say you're going to get inside the city.
I guess I'll have to dispose of this food then.
It was like, yes, a proper receptacle should be very close by. So, yeah, as he's pointing out, what would you like to do? What would you like to do?
I think I'll just go ahead and actually dispose of the food, not do anything suspicious or anything.
Give me a knowledge religion check, real quick. Oh, 11. Part of you says, yeah, this is better. This is for the best. I think in your current position, that this is what you should be doing. That's what you should be doing. And you kind of like take the wheelbarrow, and they kind of move you over to a what's essentially a trough that is basically a trough, and you're allowed to basically dump the remaining food in there.
Okay.
Talon, you kind of like Talon, like the other sailors kind of nod their heads at you, and it's like, okay. It's a kind of like polite way of saying, here's your stop, sir. Here's your stop, sir.
All right, so they're basically just saying, all right, we pay you paid to come here, but you gotta leave.
Yeah, leave or pay again, basically.
Okay, I just kind of nod back and walk off the ship into town.
Okay. As you're walking away, can both of y'all give me... What do I want to give y'all? Both of y'all give me a... What kind of check would this be? Thinking. Both of y'all give me a knowledge or... Well, okay. Both of y'all give me a knowledge perception check. I mean, no, not... give me a perception check. Perception check, not knowledge check.
Just perception?
Perception,
okay.
or... Perception or religion check. Either one.
Well, my perception's higher.
17, okay.
Okay, so if it's vision-based, then this would be 16, but yeah.
Mort, the same, for Mort, that same energy, that same feel that you've kind of become trying to understand for the past couple weeks, kind of, for a quick moment, kind of seem to be coming from this individual near you. Talon. That same, technically speaking, no matter what, perception checks, you get -1, so, is it, or is it sight-based perception? Yeah, it is what it is. Talon.
Yeah, the specific word is sight-based perception, so it's more like, that would mean like, if it's more of a, like, hearing or like any sense other than sight is not affected, but sight is. It's kind of like the condition I have there is sort of like light overstimulation.
Trying to see something, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's eye specific. It's like light overstimulates my eyes, but it doesn't mess with my other senses.
So as you kind of like watch this man, kind of like dumping out the
I'll be right back. I gotta do something.
Dumping out this kind of rotten food. This rotting food. there's a moment where you kind of have a bit of a professional question to yourself. Kind of a professional question. That professional question is, why does this guy have a scythe?
Hmm.
He looks like a holy man. As far as you're aware, he looks like a holy man. Why does the holy man have a scythe on him exactly? And what holy man also, and there's a bit of questioning there where it's like, what holy man kind of peddles rotting goods or tries to pass off rotting goods. So you kind of like have like a quick glance. You have a quick like double glance, and I feel like there's a moment where you kind of are looking a bit longer than you thought you would, kind of like in a questioning situation. As you kind of look at that, um, you do overhear another thing you kind of pick up on is you see a less armored man come down the docks. And he seems to go to a more armored individual. What they look like they're town guards. And the less armored one says a couple of words, then goes to another one. And after they're told these words, it's the heavily armored town guard kind of like snaps at attention. So you kind of have that question too. As this continues, coming from another ship, another kind of docking ship, you begin to hear a small tune begin playing. The person playing this tune, I'll let her player introduce her. Sakura, if you would like to introduce your character.
I would love to. So
She wrote a whole script for herself here.
just so I wouldn't stumble over my words. I'm very new to games like this. I've only completed one full Dungeons and Dragons campaign. And this is my first time ever playing Pathfinder, so I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. So without further ado, let's get into my character. Now, my character's name is Anzu Sanada. Anzu has functional armor, and her appearance is almost angelic. So Anzu attended college because her dream is to be a traveling bard, but she's currently taking a break from college to adventure with everyone, to not only raise money so she can finish her classes, but also to find inspiration.
Okay. So, we'll love to see how that plays out. As you kind of come down this, as you kind of like play a little, I'm about to say play a little ditty, but it's like that term might be outdated now. Um, um,
Yep.
as you kind of, like come down the walkway. Playing a small flute, playing your ocarina. That you see a pair of like kind of stranger individuals. One man seems to be what looks like he's kind of refilling the trough. You don't know you're kind of new to the city as well, so you're not like necessarily aware of like cultural things that might be a little bit different here. But it seems to be like a man of the cloth, a holy man seems to be filling the trough of rotten food. And as this man does that, another darkly clothed man kind of like stands. It's not over him, but you can see like he's very intently staring at him. As you do, what's your thought process to? I mean, if not just these two gentlemen, like on the current environment you're in.
My thought process is, what on earth is going on over there?
Is Cody back yet? No? Okay.
Where's Cody?
Where's the K-Man?
Where'd he go?
I say K-Man, like you can see that's my issue. You can see somebody made the screen name the actual name, so that's my only issue.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's a common enough name. I don't think it narrows it down.
Yeah.
People don't even know how it's spelled. You can spell the name Cody in how many different ways?
Okay, there.
No, his is spelled it the actual way he spells it.
Oh. Sorry, I've seen other ways. I've seen the name spelled other ways, okay?
Regardless.
It's fine. You can use my name.
Yeah, Cody's here.
So, Cody, you kind of are you're like the last thing you kind of picked up on was that same strange energy that you've been trying to understand, kind of subtly kind of lingering on one of the individuals from the ship. As you're kind of cleaning out your wheelbarrow, would you like to bring the wheelbarrow with you, or you like to leave it here for some other soul to carry on your God's work?
I think I'll just leave it by the disposal site because I won't be needing it anymore since I'm gonna be leaving farm work.
Okay. As you kind of like leave it, you kind of immediately turn and kind of lock eyes. These like you lock eyes, like these violet eyes, kind of set in a very palish frame, basically, very palish frame. You kind of look, and you see this figure kind of just staring at you.
Okay. I'll try and just focus on my own business as for now.
How do you do that? What does that look like? What does that look like? What's your own business look like?
What I mean by that is if I haven't already, I'm trying to just dispose of all the crap that's in the wheelbarrow.
As there's so much dead air in this stream. Damn. There's so much dead air in the stream. So Talon, as you watch this figure, you locked eyes with him for a bit. And he seems to not be giving you a second thought, but it's still that very strange. It's weird. It's like based on your history, just absolutely trusting whatever a man of the cloth or a religious person is doing kind of hasn't been the most positive for you.
True.
And there's a bit of a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, okay, so general knowledge, I know like a scythe is a farming tool and he has crops, but are there any a scythe is like a farming tool, but does his appear to be modified in any way for it to not be necessarily for harvesting?
You see like this scythe. This scythe is very. It appears like it appears, if anything, it appears more worn out than worn out in like a kind of a way where it's like it hasn't been well taken care of.
Yeah, just
Hasn't
for clarification, it's not like a hand scythe. It's more of like a 6-foot farming scythe.
It's a full
like the farming
scythe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's like it's like a full length farming scythe. Okay.
Yeah, and you would think like you've seen on the couple of trips you've been on for your work, you've seen other individuals like other farming people, but it's like not many of them carry scythes around. That's like one of those farm tools.
Usually the scythe kind of stays in the shed until they're harvesting.
Yeah, so it's always like a weird thing there where it's like scythes are almost like very not like it's almost like carrying around like how would I put this? It's like riding around on a tractor. It's like, why would you do that when you have a car? So that brings like a very strange thing. Anzu, as you kind of watch these individuals, they have like a stare down. They have a stare down for a moment, and it's like you're kind of expecting someone to say something, but it's like they all still sit there in silence as the more covered up
like neither of us are. It's almost like neither of us are like comfortable going close to the other right now.
Yeah, it's like these two individuals they're both waiting for it's almost like two circling animals. No one knows what to kind of expect from the other, and it's like but both of them feel that there's something I should address about the other.
Does she notice any discerning features from either of us?
Sure. Let's do a perception check. Anzu, if you can give me a perception check real quick, let's see if you notice anything about either one of these guys.
Alright, hang on a second. Oh, you just dropped your...
I dropped the other laptop.
You keep dropping your laptop, Dante. What the
heck? I haven't dropped the MacBook. Alright, skills.
Alright, hang on a second. It will take me a second to do things like this, because for those watching who don't know, I am legally blind, so just bear with me.
Might help you. A little bit.
Yeah, that might help me a little bit, so just bear with me while I navigate
on the 60-inch flat screen that you have in the living room.
It's 50 inches for your information.
Okay.
All right,
that's always like
down
weird
here.
I feel like everyone has like a 50-inch flat screen in their like front room now. It's become like the new like 30-inch big back TV that everyone in their.
It's become normal.
Yeah,
right.
like
over here.
It's always like a funny thing I think where it's just like, yeah, this is kind of like the new normal. It's like, yeah, get a 50-inch TV.
Okay. Not use the touch screen because I might accidentally
or it
click
could
the
be
wrong
like
one.
one of those ads where you get like the what's this projector over everybody. So
you got
11. You see like this.
I'm kind of teacher of the software.
You see both these individuals. You kind of look at one of them, and one of them you look at the one who's kind of like standing there, not the man in cloth, and you see for a split moment you see very colorful eyes, very like almost inhuman eyes, like
they're I'm gonna hold my tongue there, but
like
they're purple.
Yeah, very like you see like these.
They're purple.
You see like these violet irises that kind of like turn back and like look. I mean that you see for a moment before he kind of goes back watching this guy. So at this point, you kind of
question, because this might also be a hint. Would my cloak or anything have like any insignias? Like, I was in a mercenary group for a while. If I had the cloak back then, it might have like a symbol. Just food for thought there.
you have like this moment where you have had this cloak for a while. You have had this cloak for a
Okay.
while. And you have this moment.
Even just like an insignia rank.
You've had this cloak for a while, and it's been very much gone from thick and thin. It's been like a blanket. It's been a pillow. It's been almost your sole form of clothing at some unfortunate times. So a good bit of it has like a lot of the insignias have kind of like worn away. But you still have like that. There's still like that very dark color, very reminiscent of your of your home country. You have Anzu, if you'd like to roll a knowledge nobility check, if you have it. And maybe you might pick. It might be something might ring out to you.
See it.
Go down there to click that.
And then we'll just hit normal again.
Yep.
There we go.
16. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay. You got
As
16.
As you look at this figure, you see you see like this cloak. And this cloak is a Nuvian cloak. And in full honesty, it's a really well-made one. It's seen better days. It's definitely seen better days. It's been kept in like it's still well sized. So he must have gotten it around the time he was reaching adulthood. So it's not like 2 sizes too small for him. It's not well maintained, but it's a well sized cloak on him. And you recognize this as Nuvian. Nuvian is different than Nuvia is one of the closer countries to the one that than the one you're currently entering, the Kingdom of Refraction. It's not a monarchy. It is what is called a democracy. So they have senators and councils and it's more of a ruled by the common man rather than a elite royal family running the whole thing. But even then, Nuvia is still a good distance away. So why a man from Nuvia is here now, who knows? And why is his cloak is so messed up? Who knows? Travels do different things to different people.
Okay. Yeah, so what are you going to try and approach these two strange people?
I might as well approach them and ask them what is going on.
Okay. Are you going to come and say anything?
Yeah, so my character Anzu, she does approach them and she says, "Are we just having a staring contest? What is going on over here?"
I kind of glance over out of like almost I guess kind of like shock.
Suddenly,
adjust the hood to kind of like hide some of my features. And I'm just like, I just happened to see something strange. The guards told this man something about like the food and he had to dispose of it. I was just curious about what was going on.
As you, yeah, there's a moment where,
Now, something that she might notice is like if my voice, because accents are different. Like, I don't know if my voice would have any like tells of like a noble accent, or if there would be any signs of like, okay, still definitely this man has seen things.
you see this, I mean, Anzu, you see, like, this figure, this man, he may be masking some kind of accent. Like, he's definitely, like, of course, you kind of hear, like, the Nuvian accent on him. The very limited interaction you've had with, like, Nuvians. There may have been one or two that was in the college with you before you left. And that was kind of, like, an interesting thing of, like, them going to that college and kind of them going to that college and being a part of the classes and everything. As you kind of look at this figure, you have a
Something she could notice since she did good on like checks. If there's any visible scars or anything, she could definitely tell from that. But
I would ask, do you have any visible scars she would notice? You were mostly covered up, remember that.
oh yeah, like any scars might be covered by the cloak. Good point.
You forgot what you were wearing.
Question. And what time of year would this all be taking place in?
This is springtime.
Oh, I think he's asking because temperature.
This is about
Okay, I'm
springtime.
just wondering because I know I'm wearing like these priestly robes with like a hood and all, so I didn't know if my character would be sweating or not.
This is about springtime, but also the ocean ocean breezes kind of temperate the coastline a lot of the time, where it's like that's why like the Mediterranean has such a different environment compared to like the rest of like Southern Europe or Southern Africa, Southern Europe or North Africa and everything. So you feel you feel like there's still like a cool breeze coming in from everything. As y'all are all kind of like standing there, the same guy from earlier, the kind of like the dock official, kind of looks over and does look at all three of you, and as y'all have been standing there for a minute, he kind of says like, okay, if you're not entering if you're not getting back on the ship or helping I must ask you to leave the dock area.
My character is struggling to get the last bit of food out of the cart.
As you do that, as you're kind of cleaning out the last of the cart before you kind of like just leave it there's a moment where you find on your hand, like crawling up your, like, are you wearing gloves at all?
Let me double check my character sheet. I don't think I am, but I'll double check.
If y'all can give me a perception check, the other two, Anzu and Dante, if y'all, Talon could give me some perception.
No,
checks.
it doesn't show. I'll say for DM's sake that underneath my robes I'm wearing like scale mail and I have a heavy steel shield.
Okay.
Hang on.
Did you want to give me a perception check? Or did you
20,
okay.
like normal.
12 and 14. Okay. Y'all kind of see
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry, I was.
It takes her a second to read the screen.
Okay,
The text is really small, and I don't think you can make it bigger.
I don't know if you opted not to roll or not. That was all I was asking. As you kind of look at him,
I'm sorry, I should have specified.
No, it's fine. Mort, as you're finished cleaning everything out, you find on your fingers, you're looking at your hands. Your hands are kind of caked. I mean, all three of you kind of notice this about Mort. His fingers are caked with dirt. He's very much you would think like a solid rinse might take off maybe like the first layer, but it's under his fingernails, it's in like the cracks and crevices. There might be like a cut finger here and it's like still has some dirt inside of it. Like just it's those cuts to say let's rub some dirt in it. It'll make it feel better. And you see that. But also, Mort, what you kind of see about yourself is what you kind of see, and Talon, what you kind of see is a worm or a some kind of like millipede was apparently like in the food and is now crawling up your arm, crawling up your hand, like by the finger to the hand up. You're looking at it, and there's a moment where you think to yourself, where you're thinking to yourself, you think about your what you've been learning for the past for the past while, and you're thinking about that's what it's all about.
Probably like maybe 2 to 4 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, like in the past about month, had the moment of like, this is all what it's about. You're kind of looking at the rotted food, the maggots, the kind of like the compost of it all, and being like, huh. This is all it is at the end of the day. This is all what we kind of return to. Just the dirt and the maggots. And you kind of find yourself like in a moment of like questioning. A moment of questioning. Talon, as you watch like that insect crawl up this man's arm, and he's unbothered. It disappears in the robe. And he's almost just kind of like having a moment of like, isn't life so just grand?
We'll say for the record, before I started learning what I'm learning, if that same thing would have happened to me, I probably would have tried to rush to get the millipede off my arm as quick as I could.
And you see like that smile, almost like a relaxed smile on his face. Past the hood, you kind of see like a very like almost like gauntish figure, not in the same way that you are. Like this is kind of like just a kind of a longish face, and it's just like a moment of like he's at peace for a moment.
Okay. I kind of just walk up to him and I kind of actually say, kind of hiding that I saw everything. I'm just like, well, sir, I think that I look at him and also to the bard who walked up. And I'm just like, if the three of us would like to have a chat, I think it has to be somewhere else. The dock officials seem to be growing tired of our presence.
Give me a.
If that's the case,
you can continue to talk, Cody. But
Oh,
Kazu,
I was going to say, if that's the case, then we may as well should leave.
Dante, if you could give me a small, if you can give me a bit of a sense motive check.
Sense motive. Yikes.
They're trying to move you along. They're trying to move you along, like dock officials, guards, they're just like trying to get you out of here. It's like, hey, stop lingering, no loitering, please. Just You got more ships coming in, and we can't have people kind of like loitering on the docks.
Okay. After I kind of say that to those two, I kind of start walking, but I also kind of am keeping like a bit of a sense to see if kind of wondering like not that like I have like any reason to think that they would be aggressive, but I'm definitely definitely kind of learned to be aware of surroundings.
Yeah. As you kind of like, as the three of you kind of continue walking, like there's a moment where you're kind of like leaving the dock area, before you hit like kind of like city, basically. Um, before you hit city, um, um, what are y'all kind of thinking? What is Anzu, what's Talon kind of thinking to each other, or what is also more thinking?
I'm definitely thinking like if they stay with me, I could try and learn more about these people, especially in this environment. Staying with a group at least is safer.
Um, Anzu, you've kind of like you're watching this purple-eyed figure next to you, and you're kind of what are you thinking about? Like, what do you think about both these guys?
These three people don't know each other, so not sure.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anzu has a little bit of stranger danger bells going off in her head, but she also knows that,
In a city, staying with a group.
yeah, staying with a group, less of a chance of her getting hurt or killed.
Mort, you're kind of like being you're kind of like in the same like gallop and wind as these other two. What are you thinking? These guys kind of like, yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that since I'm going to be leaving the farm life behind, I may as well try and travel in a group as well. And since I've already been acquainted with these two, I might as well just keep going along with them.
Yeah, as y'all kind of both all have like the same thought of like, yeah, I mean, let me feel out these other two, see if that's any better. You have them like y'all both have them. I mean, all three of you kind of like continue down the docks, into like more of a onto like actual stone, like very wet stone, given that, but stone. And you kind of hit like
Like cobblestone streets?
more of like normal stone, like darker gray stone. You
Okay.
kind of hit that area where it's like, and you begin to see like actual city streets. You see other people kind of moving into this town, moving into this port. As you kind of look at all of it, look at from what you can see, you are overshadowed by a massive gate far in the distance, as if the city is almost like a moss that has grown next to this massive ocean gate, giving the port its name, SeaGate. SeaGate. You look at you've heard of SeaGate. SeaGate is a very small. I mean, it's much smaller port. Less people, less prying eyes, less less of a military presence. It's a more of like the common man's entering into refraction. As you continue, down the street, all three of you looking around, all three of you get a collective feeling. And that collective feeling is, I could use a drink. I could get a quick snack somewhere. And as that feeling kind of collectively like lightning bolts through your heads, you have a moment, y'all all look up and collectively see SeaGate Port Tavern, kind of hanging from a sign hanging from above an open door. And you see several others who look like sailors. Who look like sailors seem to be passing into the passing into it. Some coming in, some coming out.
Yeah, I kind of just look over at it and I'm just like, well, I don't know what you two are thinking, but after a long time on a boat, I could probably really use an ale and soup.
Ale and soup. That's like, oh yes, I'm gonna get a beer. I'm gonna get a beer and a freaking chicken noodle out here. That's
I mean, I was thinking about period accurate stuff, but yeah.
Period accurate coming from the person playing that race, who is also standing next to a person playing that race, who is very next to a person worshiping that person. Period accurate.
I know.
Yeah, fantasy have instant ramen back in the day.
Yeah,
I know. Fantasy has never been the most time period accurate, but
as you can, as like y'all kind of look over, there's a moment where y'all like y'all kind of veer it towards this tavern. Are y'all going into the tavern, or are y'all kind of like just trying to scope it out before y'all go in?
yeah, sure. Let's go in.
Let's go in. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm going in.
As y'all enter, it is, I think for some of y'all, I think at least for Mort, I believe this is the first time you're seeing like a bigger city tavern. This is, as you're looking at this tavern, you have this moment where it's well lit. It's warm. It's kind of like very different than like, it's very warm in here. Very different than like having that sea breeze coming off of it. That sea breeze that's been coming off the ocean. You have a moment where you see barrels of alcohol, men sitting with large flagons, even some with wine, some with ale, some with like beer, and you have like you smell it, roasted potatoes, stews, Oh. Oh, I did not know that. That slight technical difficulties, everybody. Did that
Yeah,
help? Did that help?
probably edit this part out.
No, we still can't see it. Shit.
I still can't see it.
No, we still can't see it.
Nope. All I see is a black screen.
I think we have to see I think we have to have a token on the map to see it.
Okay, now I see it.
Okay,
I fix it. As like you smell like roasted potatoes, peppers, things like that. And you see like a very kind of like simple man behind the counter. He has a large dark mustache, bald head, very brawny. He seems like he may have had a bit of a history somewhere where he would like put on a bit of muscle. And he's just doing the usual tavern special of wiping down something while he's also kind of like talking to patrons. This room is well packed. I mean, from what y'all can tell, this is the first tavern a sailor's gonna see. Y'all didn't see any other taverns this might be the first one they see, so it might be the closest one for many people coming back to shore and being like, oh, hey, alcohol, and they're running inside of it.
Yeah, I might have been in a tavern that was in like the village that was near the farm I was raised in, but I've never seen this many people before inside of one.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, and it's like a weird thing of like, there's a lot of strangers here. And back in your hometown, it was like, oh, hey, Mr. Such and Such, I worked on your farm that one time, or I sold you this the other day. Hey, were those carrots good? Yeah, it's like that same thing of like, you would automatically know a lot of the faces there. But this one, you don't know anybody. These are strangers upon strangers. And they're all like, kind of like, some of them are like buddied up, some of them are kind of like crying into their alcohol. Some of them are just doing what they do in taverns. What do y'all want to do?
I'll go to the counter.
You walk over to the counter.
I'll go to the counter. What was that?
You walk over to the counter, and the guy locks eyes with you real quick, and he says, "Oh, welcome. My name is Omer. How can I help a new patron?"
What do you have? Is there anything on special, or what's popular? I'm new to town.
Trust me. Well, there's a lot of new people in this town. In this town. Goes like, special. I mean, I can give you the whole spiel if it's all special to somebody. But what? How about I just set you up? How about he kind of gives you a glance and he says, "Are those your friends over there? The ones you kind of walked in with?"
We met on the docks.
That's how a lot of great stories that's how a lot of great stories start. You know that. How about this? You three grab a table, and I'll bring you an array of the good stuff. 1 gold piece.
1 gold piece.
And I'll keep y'all can and I can keep it going for a bit. I keep y'all
Okay.
your thirst quenched for a bit.
Okay. I don't know about them. I'll just say that I like my beer dark and my meat rare.
It was like, I can see that I do try my best. And he said, just take some seats and I'll be right over there to help you. He kind of holds his hand out for payment.
Okay. So I'm guessing 1 gold piece from each of us. Puts me at 35.
Just 1 gold piece, period.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, wait, are we all paid?
No problem. I just pay him.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's 1 gold piece forever. Like, keep in mind, like, a gold piece, by all technicality, is a lot of money. A gold piece, like, in like full actuality, I think like they've broken down like the economies of like a common worker, and a week's worth of work is, I believe, 2 silver. So,
in that case, I had like 36 gold. I just reached in my pouch, no problem paying for 2 practically total strangers and just pay this guy. I don't know if that. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to give warning signs to those two or not warning signs, but hints to those two.
So as you pay the man, and he's like, "Thank you," and you kind of figure off of what you've been in several taverns before. Like, you think you don't. I mean, like, you never thought you'd be paying paying like a gold to kind of take care of you and your friend, like you and 2 others, for an unknown period of time. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So, like, and you said you're like a meat rare, and he said, like, I'll do it. So you feel like you kind of just paid for like the premium package at this tavern that I don't think he ever expected someone to actually pay for. He kind of gets to work. Like he kind of takes out three quick flagons and he's like, choop, choop, choop. And he kind of like gives it like a tall stout, make sure there's no foam in it, and it's just like. And it's like, and then he kind of like, you see him like open up like what looks to be like like it looks like it's a chest, like a half like a gut height chest behind him, and he opens it, and you feel like a wave, and you see like a wave of heat kind of push back the hairs of his mustache, and he pulls out like what looks to be like cooked meats, and he takes out like a large what looks like almost like anime meat, just like meat on a bone, and he just chops 3 slices off, 3 like about 1.5 inch size slices off, just puts them on 3 plates with the 3 flagons, brings over with a board and kind of sets it in front of y'all, and he goes like, and I can keep it coming, all you gotta do is whistle for me.
Okay. I gesture for the other 2 to join me at the table.
Yeah, I'll go and join him.
Y'all, all 3 of you kind of like sit down at the table.
Yeah.
All 3 of you kind of sit down at the table, and it's like you hear like you hear like what seems to be like humming, but you can't tell where it's coming from. The light feels good. I mean, honestly, it's your first time. For those of you who came on the ship, it's like really your first time you've been able to stretch your legs for the past maybe like couple days. For Mort probably like a day or 2, but it comes down to Talon. You've been below deck for a while. So it's like it's good to be on like solid land. And not be on solid land and be like, yeah, I can finally stretch. I can kind of breathe again.
Yeah. I basically like start eating the meat and take a big swig of the beer, and I'm like, okay, it is really good to have meat that isn't dried and beer that isn't spoiled.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check. Okay. You're well accustomed to you're well accustomed to doing this at this point.
Remember.
You're well accustomed to doing this at this point. You don't give away anything as you eat your steak and drink your mead. You do see you do pull down your coverings a little bit. Y'all do see this man is like very pale. Very pale. Like it's very striking to see like those violet eyes, and he's kind of like in the kind of like very palish skin.
Or the freaking silver goatee on a 20-something-year-old dude.
Yeah, like this very like dark, very like like white / silverish hair on him, and he seems like he's probably like y'all. He's around y'all's age, so it's like, wow, this is strange. Like that's you don't actively question it. Both of you have seen very interesting things in your lives. You don't actively question kind of this aspect of it. As y'all continue to talk, 2 figures walk in. They seem to be talking. 2 figures walk in. They seem to be talking. One is a town guard. One's a town guard who's carrying around like what it looks like a couple stacks of paper. He kind of like moves over, and he seems to be followed by a much taller individual. This one, the town guard is followed by a man. Seems to have kind of like almost half elven pointed ears. pointed ears, kind of a tan, very a darker, darker complexion, and a kind of like a mid-sized mohawk. All with the sides being shaved clean, like shaved clean. And y'all see like he's wearing like a very kind of like an open vest jacket almost, like an open vest jacket, and like very like with like very prominent like almost like shoulder guards, like pauldrons connected to him, and some heavy boots. And he's kind of like walking, he's talking, and he's like, so what's? I mean, goes like, so you're just I mean, he's looking, he's like, so you are just posting the bounties. You are not the one actively putting them out, correct? He says, yeah, yes, yes, the whole job is explained in detail on the fly. I'm just passing them out. It's like, ah, I wish to call you a waste of my time, but I do not wish to be inappropriate with you. And you see him like stand up very straight and turn away, and he kind of like suddenly like there's a moment where he kind of like locks eyes with all of you, locks eyes with each of you for a moment, and before he kind of turns towards the bar and kind of like disappears into the crowd. The guard looks shaken. Like whoever this guy was has been like very is like he's happy he's no longer talking to him. And he goes over and on like a small board, what looks like a job board, kind of leaves several flyers, all of them kind of saying the same thing. Before he kind of turns, kind of avoids the gaze of the gentleman that came in, and leaves out the door.
Oh, he already left. We couldn't just ask him to hand us one.
It seems like he was in a hurry. It seemed like he didn't want to get cornered by anybody else. Unless you want to try to run after him, that's up to you.
Red flag.
No. I'll kind of get up, grab one of the flyers, come back to the table, and start reading it.
As you're, give me a perception check.
Okay, let me pull my sheet back up. I'll flip this back over to this. Perception.
16. As you go over there and kind of like take one of the flyers, like take one of those flyers down, you begin to you kind of like start glancing it over, and as you sit down, you kind of realize that same individual that was talking to the guard, kind of saw you take the flyer. Saw you take the flyer, and he's currently giving you a side look, like he's not actively looking directly at you, but you kind of see him
doesn't look aggressive, more or less just like watching me.
This man's face is almost like you heard his voice earlier. It's very like a stern voice, and very much, but his face is very much kind of emotionless. Like he's not giving like any direct. It's not like you don't see him like grimacing as if he's angry. You don't see him smiling. You don't see like he's kind of like has like this emotionless blank almost like the 1,000-yard stare about it.
As I'm reading the flyer, I kind of will occasionally like glance up just to see if like he's still watching us. But I'm still gonna read it and see what it says.
As you're reading this, there's a moment. As you're reading this, there's a moment where as you're reading this, there's a moment where where you run through the whole thing. Where is that? What am I looking for? Why are you so much harder to fucking navigate over here? Wait, don't tell me you're all the way at the bottom. Fuck me. That sucks. I'm gonna add that to the quick bar because that's very much annoying. I think this is a +5. Oh, I'm wondering why that happened. Okay. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. Okay, that's fun to know. As you're continuing, there's a moment as you're talking, as you kind of sit down, you kind of like continue eating your meals. There's the poster is talking about a village that is kind of asking for help. It is a small village, from what you understand, from what's explained to you, north of SeaGate, called the village of Hounded. That is asking for some kind of assistance dealing with a number of bandits that have currently been assaulting like the town and have been threatening everyone.
Okay. I kind of look up at the others and I say, neither of you are scared of bandits, are you? Seems like this is an opportunity to make... I actually say, like, this is actually... Seems like an opportunity to make some cash.
As you are talking, very loudly and almost unapologetically, you hear almost like heavy clock, like almost like if this was a goat on china floors. This is what it sounds like. You look over and see that man from before approaching you.
Okay. I kind of... I make sure not to look like panicked or worried. I kind of like barely even move, just have my hand under my cloak on my sword, not drawing it though, and just kind of wait for him to speak first.
As he very openly walks towards y'all, there's this moment where, I mean, he gets to the table, he looks down at all three of you. He gives you almost the most pained smile that he can eke out. Almost like his body is not accustomed to giving a smile or showing emotion. He looks at each of you and says, goes like, hello. I could not help but wonder that you also were inquiring about the village under terror.
Well, we just got off a long voyage on a ship, and you know, such voyages cost a lot of money, and I don't know about these two, but I'm no stranger to getting my blade a little dirty for money.
Ah, a mercenary fellow. I understand the life myself.
Well, if you'd like to pull up a seat, we can discuss this.
Ah, I'm happy you would lend me your ear. And he takes a seat from as he grabs the seat. He accidentally pulls it out from another person, and that person falls on the ground. That person then stands up. He turns, and you see like there's a solid foot in difference in their height. And he says, "Oh, I apologize for my actions, sir. Is there a problem?" And he seems to almost bend to his size, bend to the other man's size, and say, "Trust me, I hope there is a problem."
So I'm just curious. My character is like 5'11", like just shy of 6 foot. Is this guy taller than me?
Yes.
And I'm not a short guy, so this guy's like a giant almost.
I believe he's 6'6", 6'7".
Okay, so like a good
Not gonna lie, it's like really tall.
Yeah.
a good 8 inches on me. A good 8 inches on me.
NBA player. Like,
Yeah, because like I said, 5'11's not short. So
this other guy would be about, I think, 6'7". Oh, not 6'7". This other guy would be like 5'7", 5'9". So he bends down and he's like, "Trust me, I hope there is an issue." And the other man kind of like gives him this look where he's like, and he kind of lets it slide. He kind of takes an unoccupied seat and pulls it back to his own table. And he says, "Now, let us discuss the tyranny that is facing this village." And he sits.
I just take like a long sip out of my flagon. Just kind of look and I say, "Oh, the poster doesn't seem to say much, but it's bandits. Nothing that should be too much effort."
Well, these must have these posters must have a misprint, because the one that I saw said, "Speak to a priest in the town about payment and further details." I forget his name at the moment. But I assure you, if we find if we find a correctly printed one, we could get the answers we seek.
Okay. I think it would be fair. Kind of like finish my drink and like do like the signal for a refill and say, we could probably so speak to a priest. They would probably have more information in Hamlet.
Question: when you get the refills for everybody, for the three of y'all, do y'all get one for him?
I could probably say, like, this guy sat down at a table. How much more would it be for him to be added onto the tab?
Omer kind of looks at you and looks at him, and he kind of says like, it was like, he says like, "No extra charge, you're fine." And he's like, "Oh," and then the other figure kind of like interjects and says, "Oh, please. I had a large breakfast. I do not partake in alcohol." Omer kind of like gives him a side eye of just like the bar. "Ah, yes, the sober guy comes to a bar. Great." So it's just like, yeah, you're taking up space where a guy could actually be getting drunk off his ass and paying me right now. So as you kind of continue, this man says like, "Yes, Hamlet. I believe that is north from here."
Yes, it says north. Kind of shows where it is on a map, so it's not that far. I don't believe we introduced ourselves. My name is Talon. What's yours?
It is great to meet you, Talon. My name is Magnus.
Okay, Magnus. I don't think I got either of these other people's names. What are your names?
Anzu Sonata.
Okay. I think it's also worth it to say where we're all from. I hail from Numia. It's a country quite far from here, but I have been traveling for quite a while.
Okay. Sorry
This
about that.
Anzu, it is a pleasure to meet you. Anzu, it is a pleasure to meet you. And I've heard stories of Nuvia. It is interesting. This is my homeland. I am from Refraction. I was like, I, like you, I believe, have taken up doing odd jobs for the correct amount of coin. And who is this
Yes.
gentleman over here?
Okay, I'll be totally clear. I don't know where the war was, but I would probably say well, a few weeks after I left Numia, kind of started getting work in a war-torn country. There are a lot of jobs there, but I had to leave.
Ah, a soldier of fortune. I see. Ha ha ha. So soldier of fortune, would you? I mean, goes like, would you like to? Shall we go see where we could find a properly printed handout so we could address
Well,
the typo.
As soon as yeah, we can do that after everyone's finished their food. Also gives us time for we got Anzu's name. Probably I would assume she traveled from the Bard's College, but we still have our friend here. So what's your name? Where are you from?
If somebody will come back to
My
me.
name
looking
is
at Mort.
Mort.
Ah,
I
Mort.
come from a village that really doesn't have a name.
Ah, ah, ah. A man with no past. That means his future is open for the taking. It was like, Mort, what do you believe? I mean, goes like, have you had your fill? Anzu, Mort, have you all had your fill? So we may pursue greater goals, as in making a bit of gold for ourselves.
I finished polishing the last bit of red meat from the bone and take the last swig from my beer.
I mean, I just quit my old job. I'm in need of a new one.
Ah, what was your job? What was your job before adventuring?
I was a farmhand, and actually I came into town and with a load of food hoping to sell. But since I saw that it was all rotten, and I wanted something better to do with my life, I decided to just quit.
Ah, humble beginnings. Always a great beginning to a story. Now, you see Magnus stand up and he's like, I shall be waiting for you outside when you decide you would like to join me. And he stands and walks away.
Yeah. I gesture for the other two to follow and walk with him.
I follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you all kind of like finish up, kind of Omer kind of gives you like a kind of a nod of the head and just like, oh, thank you for your patronage. Okay, I only had to refill like I only had to give you like one refill. I got it on a steal. And it's like he's like, oh great, I got like a 300% tip. That was great. I got like a 300% tip. That's great. I can afford name brand Skittles now. So, as as he continues, I mean, as y'all all walk out, Magnus walking with you now. Yeah, you see how much taller he is. Like he's of course, he's a good, 6 foot plus. If I ever wrote down that character's freaking height. Oh, he's 6'3". He's 6'3".
6'3". Okay.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, so he's not like the like 6'7", 6'8" that I had him. Yeah, he's like he's.
He was standing on his tiptoes before.
The other guy was also short. I mean, like that's the thing. You can be like 5'11" standing next to somebody who's like 6 foot, and be like, what is the separation here? It feels like you're down a foot. It feels like you're staring down a foot there. Like, that's always weird, man. It's like I had a friend who was like 6 foot, who was like 6 foot, 6'1", and I was like 5'10", and it's like, where's the gap here, bruh? Like, it's such a weird separation there. As you continue, as y'all begin down the streets, if y'all could give me perception checks.
Oh, we're back in the sunlight, so.
You're back being dazzled. That's 15.
So that's a
So 15, technically.
15. Yeah. It is. Yep. Just so you know, perception is basically like the most common check.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, Pathfinder 2 gets even more common because
Yeah, Pathfinder 2 is even more common, yeah.
because that's initiative.
Mouse being weird.
You have to reload.
Oh, okay.
Trouble trying to roll.
What, dude? What the heck? My mouse is being weird. Okay, there we go.
Oh, both
Jesus.
Okay, both of y'all got 16. Just wait for more.
Yeah, it's just 15 for me because conditional modifier.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that. You can put that in when you roll.
Oh yeah. Let me see. I'm not actually gonna roll it again, but I'm just gonna see. Situational, right there.
Yeah, you can put that in.
Sorry, that was my bad.
All right, let me go ahead and roll real quick.
Technically speaking, I do need to do that too. So. I really hope.
Wow, I am just rolling bad.
Oh, there's a funny story when I later. Oh,
Is there a reason why Magnus's rolls are private?
oh, are they? Oh, I forgot about that. No, I did a private roll.
Yeah, you might
earlier.
need a toggle.
I did a private roll earlier. I forgot to turn it off. He got a 19.
He got 19?
Yeah, he got a 17. He has +2.
Okay.
If you don't believe me, I will screenshot and send it to you later. Yeah, I did a private roll earlier and forgot to undo that. So as you all of you see it, Mort, you're kind of looking off to the side. You're kind of like not necessarily noticing it. You're kind of in like that moment of like seeing the big city, for the first time. But Talon, Anzu, and Magnus, y'all have moments where you kind of realize, hey, a rumor. I mean, a thing you always know about big cities is sometimes those shadier streets have dangers in them. And sometimes you walk into what would be considered the territory of another group. As y'all look beyond that, as y'all look down as all three of y'all kind of look down one of these streets, give me a second. This.
My character uses a short sword, so. I have an idea that would be pretty cool. Oh, we're getting the no token error again.
Okay, I know. Okay, I get it. I know. There I go. Y'all come across this area. Y'all come across this area.
Sound it makes.
Kind of like on like it's a part of like it's a part of the main street, but it's like a small like tributary, almost like a canal off to the side.
Can't.
As y'all kind of continue, if y'all can do me a favor. Y'all can do me a small favor. If y'all could drop y'all tokens like towards the bottom here, that would be a great benefit.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. So I think it's probably just grab, drag.
Yeah, it's just a simple drag.
Oh.
Drag.
I'm trying that, and it's not. It's not dragging on. Let me see if I can do it from my character sheet. Nope.
Go to. I mean, it was working. Well, it was working for me. That's different. Let's see.
I don't know if you have to put it on.
I have no idea how to do that.
Oh, I'm trying to figure it out too.
Maybe the DM has to do it? I'm not certain.
I can't even access the bottom because of all this little HUD area here. Wait. Oh, I can move the hotbar. Nope.
All I see is chat and a roll, so I have no idea.
How do I move the hotbar?
And I see little numbers on the bottom of the screen.
Right click the screen. That's how you can drag it.
Oh, right click.
Right click. That's how you drag it. Yeah.
View token artwork. View character artwork. Import data. No, it's not letting me. It's not letting me drag this on.
Oh, I see photos of our characters now.
Oh, I see. I can move that way.
Okay, so y'all have.
Okay.
Okay, so Tyler.
How do I rotate?
I don't know.
You're sideways. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all should be able to drag y'all characters. Can y'all access y'all characters?
We can access the sheets, but it won't let us actually like put them on the map.
Your characters? They won't let you.
Is this
Okay.
like or
Well,
Wait. Token control.
So,
like this? Wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
Now I'm upside down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just put it back
so as y'all
right
continue,
here.
As y'all kind of continue, y'all see like these very small like dock areas. Y'all see I'll see a perception check. I mean, after y'all do y'all perception checks, y'all see a symbol. Well, y'all see a symbol like these the white circles. You see basically like the where the white circles would be. You see like strange symbols on some of the like the wall faces basically. I would say don't move your characters too far.
Okay. So I want to. Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question, and that'll determine how I approach this. My character, I've already revealed, he's been a mercenary. He's been in battlefields. Would he kind of know the signs of being in hostile territory?
I would say you would, but there's a strange thing about this. You're not getting any of those signs. That's the thing.
Not getting any of those signs. Not getting any of those signs, but probably definitely getting the something's off feeling.
Well, leave it at this. This is not like this is a well-seen area. This is a well-seen area. You've seen this is a bit of a marketplace. You see like people are constantly here. This isn't a shady back alley. This is in truth, this is a this would be like a well-guarded area. This would be a well-guarded area, well kind of seen area. So why would anyone do kind of like any kind of business you're thinking about? Why would they do that here? As you're continuing, as y'all kind of like continue,
I do notice. I do notice the like you said, like the symbols on the walls and stuff like that. So
y'all realize those
kind of
symbols
going.
on the wall. Y'all kind of see those symbols on the wall, and there's like a moment where.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like almost put a hand out to the others and just kind of almost like whisper, but enough that they can hear, that like Magnus, Anzu, and Mort can hear, being like, there's a feeling. I don't think we're in immediate trouble, but I don't like it. I don't like the feeling I'm getting. I'm going to kind of point to the symbols on the wall.
If you could, if as you point them out, if everyone can give me like a religion check. I say everyone. Give me a second.
That's going to be in your skills, Sarah.
Just trying to figure out how to get it back to the thing. I'm showing my character. I'm trying
you're going to come up here. You're going to click the little head there.
Finally.
23.
Wait.
Oh God. Okay.
This.
Okay, there we go. All right, and what are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Knowledge, religion.
Religion. That's pretty good. Got some good rolls here. For Magnus.
Let me scroll. I think I can scroll. No, it's not letting me scroll.
It's so weird.
Oh, you're going to want to use.
I was trying to use the keyboard to scroll.
All right, so scroll down. You're going to see knowledge, religion.
Yeah, that's right here. I see it.
Tap. Then
Good at all modifiers on its own.
if you want to see what you rolled.
Oh, goodness.
Side, there's the chat at the top. Oh God!
For skill checks, are we using crit, success, and failure?
I think a 4 wouldn't pass to begin with.
Why am I getting the bad luck tonight? Come on!
You're
Not
saying
just-
that?
it's
I
not
have to
just you.
Tell y'all later. This is funny. I'll tell y'all something after the game. Mort and Talon pick up on this. Magnus is still like on the ops and being like kind of questioning what's going on. Anzu she kind of skipped too many religion classes for at college at the moment. So this is kind of like doesn't make sense to her. You realize that this
Of course she skipped it. Focusing on music classes.
You kind of realize two things. One thing, that these symbols that are created, these are actually two separate symbols in one. The first symbol is what looks to be a 9-pointed star. A 9-pointed star, and that's more center mass of the symbols. A 9-pointed star, which is what you would all kind of know. Everyone would know this. Everyone would kind of know this. Is what's referred to as the aligned star, or the aligned star, or the crossroad star. What y'all know about this is a symbol of the Day of Sundering. This is the star that reddened the sky, that scarred the sky above. 15 years ago. 15 years ago, and shattered to billions of pieces. Y'all are aware, like, ever since then, the aligned star has become almost like a symbol of a personal understanding or a personal way. So anyone and everyone has used this symbol any number of ways. To paladins, to mercenaries, to royal blood for the past like 15 years or so. That also includes evil groups. And as y'all look at the second symbol outside the aligned star, surrounding it, is almost the maddening black spiral of almost forbidden god. One that is almost treated less as a god, as more of like almost like a end of days. The destroyer god that is Rovagug. And you see that symbol. You also see you see that symbol, and as y'all are piecing this together, you hear a sudden bang. 2 doors open. One on the top area, one on the near the stairs, one near the stairs, one in this house in the back. The house in the back. And you hear, like I said, bang, as doors are knocked off their hinges. They fall to the ground, and you hear mad raving barking suddenly come through those doors. Large hounds appear. Are they showing up? Are y'all seeing those?
Let's see them.
Let me zoom out. That's up here.
Yeah. You're seeing those? If I can
Let me
make
see.
them
I
a
can't.
bit larger.
I can't really move the position of the map on my screen.
I'm
You using
sorry,
a-
I was trying to use my touch
You using a
screen.
tablet?
No, I'm on my MacBook.
Oh, I did it wrong. Made it
You
smaller.
should just be able to right click and move and then kind of zoom in if you can.
Those should be bigger.
Okay.
Those should be bigger now.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they should be. Y'all should be able to see them better now.
And each picture is just to
The same thing.
represent just one of these.
Yeah, it's just a single one.
Okay.
A single one apiece.
Yeah, because as far as I'm able to tell, there's like 2 in each picture, but
Yeah, there are 2 in
Yeah.
each picture. Yes, this is a bit of magic art that I found that I kind of liked. You see them come out in these large calling them dogs would be kind of a misrepresentation almost, because they seem like something different. And then behind them,
are they like domesticated? Are they like a domesticated version of direwolves?
you can't you could call them hyenas, but even then, that's you look at them almost as they're a little too far away for you to tell, but it looks like they're almost like a darker red color, black. I mean, a darker red, blackish color.
Are
Massive
other
jaws.
people are other people like passersby just like running right now?
Yeah, like you see, like everyone kind of like as this happened, like people are making a beeline away from the area. As you continue behind these beings, behind these creatures, you see behind each pair of them, coming from two of these creatures come run down the stairs, and the other ones come rushing up from the back area. You see 2 figures. You see 2 figures following these pairs. They are kind of large, have like weapons on them. And they each have like that the spiraling madness of the Rovagug symbol on them. Not the aligned star, but the spiraling madness of the Rovagug symbols on them. And they suddenly bells out like almost like a roar, and the creatures are beelining towards y'all. With that,
And
initiative.
those 2 are supposed to be represented by the Spiked Club.
Yes. I believe
Okay, just
that
double
I
checking.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Yep. All right. So you're gonna go back to your. Let me just see where this is. There's my AC. Okay, so you're gonna go back to your
Character.
character sheet. You're gonna
Okay,
open
my
that
initiative
up,
is just going to be a flat roll for me.
then go to summary, and it is right here at the bottom.
Okay, I got a 10.
This is gonna be fun.
I don't know how to do their initiative. Oh, there we go.
How the hell?
Hold up, before any more
Um,
rolling, I'm seeing.
Okay. Wait.
How the hell did I get? I think we could just call that a 16.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Who nat 20? What a nat 20.
Oh, come on. Of course, you get the nat 20.
That's the first nat 20
No,
in the
that's-
game. That is the first nat 20 in the game.
I know. The enemy gets the nat 20. That's what I was saying.
No, the funny thing.
Why is it?
The funny thing I kept wanting to tell y'all. When I rolled a stealth check for Magnus earlier, he nat 1'd. He got the first nat 1 of the game.
Wait, which one's me? I think 3.
Did I never do her name?
I was just saying, like, I was kind of freaking out for a bit.
Because I hit roll
I was,
when I was seeing my character's name
Whenever we
on.
were rolling initiative,
Okay, let me just.
if it's saying, like,
Yes, you.
my name and then character, then in a Kazu's name, and then, like, real name, and then character. Or for the monsters, it just says, like, Hound, Human Bandit, and then whatever or Anzu's character rolled, I was freaking out for a second, and then, no, it just says player 3, so...
Yeah, it says player 3. I need to figure out how to change that.
Yeah, I do too, because certain things are popping up too that I want to be shown.
You mean the decimal places?
No.
I'm
look at-
assuming all we.
No. Look
Oh,
at-
I know what the decimal places are for. That's for, like, initiative ties.
No, it's something
my
else.
real name's up.
No, it's doing that in case of initiative ties, and it's giving whoever has the higher or a deck bonus to go first.
That's what I was talking about.
That's why it's doing.
I am so confused.
Oh.
That's what I was
Okay.
talking about.
Let me look.
Oh, I see it, but yeah, it's fine. Oh, the decimal is just to say like a higher dex bonus.
Okay,
Okay,
so-
I see.
First, our first guy, he is going to stay up top. He has, what is it? He has, I think, 30. feet of movement. He's going to come around here. How far is this?
Is there a way for me to kind of like? Is there a way for me to kind of just like minimize my character sheet?
75. We got about. I'm gonna say currently, y'all are all in like total cover in this area from that guy. So he's not gonna be able to attack anybody. Yeah.
Just kind of
Next.
where it's like double click, goes up there, and then we need to reopen it.
Anzu, is your turn.
See?
Okay,
If you need to move.
Um,
Should we start off with like pulling her kind of up to? Is she supposed to be like in line with the rest of us, like right here?
I try. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know if I hit something or what. I tried moving my character earlier and it wasn't working. But the touchscreen's not freaking working for some reason.
All right, so you can
Yeah.
watch this. If you do like a right click, which you can do with like 2 fingers, do like wait.
No, I think you literally just click on the right side.
All right,
There
so
you go.
All right.
I am so sorry. I'm still trying to figure this website out.
Okay, so
if
it is,
it'll help
girl. So it is.
This might help you a bit. Let's put this right here on this. This might help you a bit.
Oh, use a regular mouse. That might help. Thank you.
All right. So what it is, this little ball is like how you scroll it. Then
How do we
plug it
connect it?
in,
Oh, use that little.
and then you can feel on the sides.
Are we
which
supposed to see that the
left click
hounds
is on
have a
the
buff
left
of
side,
some
right click's on the
kind?
right side.
Let me. My cursor
That's
is.
it's
something. Don't worry about that.
Let me
Okay.
just do
Oh,
That's
is it
literally
not
like
turned
nothing. I'm
on?
gonna tell you that like this. This is it's
The
actively
mouse
nothing.
on.
right click and
This is the
drag. You can
DM
move the
kind of
map.
holding back information. This is literally me saying, don't worry about that because reasons.
Okay,
And
left
then-
click.
Okay.
And then the little like touch sensors around the wheel are how you do like the scroll. There's a reason I don't use that one much, but it'll help you.
So,
I see, I
as
see.
as your actions,
I'm
you can do
figuring-
a move action and a standard action. Move action is draw a weapon, land, load a hand or light crossbow, stand up from prone. That is called a move action. A standard action is aid another, any combat maneuvers, make an attack, things like that. Very much like standard action style, like D&D, basically. So, what would you
And-
like to do?
well-
For,
Some spells will be like free actions or move actions as well.
Alright, wait, is there?
It'll tell you on the spell description.
Okay, is there a place where I can see like kind of? Well, I did not memorize my
So if you
character's
come,
weapons
if you
and
come to
stuff.
your character, you can double click. All right.
There
so
we go.
If you go over to your inventory, you'll see your weapons. So you have a rapier and a sling.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have the rapier and the sling, and then on your spells over here, you have what? Wait, where are they? Right here. You have the spells that you have. Here are your cantrips, and these are your level
I
spells.
believe
You
you can
only
just
have
roll.
3 spell slots.
I believe you like. You
Yeah,
can,
that's why. That's why I'm not going to use a spell. I'm probably going to use one of my.
Well, your
weapons.
cantrips are unlimited, but
Yeah, I forgot. I'm an idiot. I forgot.
by the way, you do have summon instruments, so if you ever need to play like an instrument that's not your ocarina, you can just summon it.
I can summon a liar, but I'm not going to do that yet. All right. All right.
if you want to attack some, you can.
Also, keep in mind up your movement speed.
So you can move up to 30 feet. That would be 6 squares on the map. Okay.
There is a ruler to show
if you
you how
want-
to show you that too.
Yeah. If you want to do a ranged attack, the only ranged weapon you have is the sling. I gave to you, I believe, 10 sling bullets. So
Oh shoot, I'm limited. Well, I mean, let's see. Hold on, let me get out of this. I'm trying to see how much there is between us and
up here at this, you can double click this little bar at the top, and your character sheet will go up to here.
All right, so there we are. Where are
Up here are the enemies.
Okay,
They're more than 6 squares away.
Yeah, so yeah, they are. All right.
If you want to kind of stay back around like cover, you could. There are things like half cover, full cover, all that. So that is something to consider.
I might have to use. If I
Are these tents? Would these tents count as half cover?
Sure.
Okay, so you can kind of jump. You can kind of move up and stay behind a tent and take a shot with a sling.
Yeah, let's do that. Hold on, let me
I'm not telling her what to do. I'm giving her ideas. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm really new to this, so I'm just trying to figure everything out. Wait, where?
Can I not do that?
You have to click and hold.
I am.
Wait. You have to click and then immediately drag. If you hold in place after you click, it will just do a
There we go.
Okay.
So like this.
yeah.
And then
Well, you might want to move like up to here actually.
yeah. Trying to.
It tells you how far you've gone. Right there.
50.
Okay.
Okay, so you kind of like
There we
stay in between that. Now you and the closest enemy is now, what is it? How far? 30 feet? About 30 feet away. 30, 35.
Yeah, can the sling reach 30, 35 feet?
It can.
All right, let's do it.
So go to your character sheet.
Yeah.
You want to take a shot?
Yeah,
You
let's.
click on it first. Click on the enemy first.
No. Oh, you have to click on the enemy first.
Oh,
Double click back.
sorry, I
And
didn't know.
By
Okay,
your
done.
character sheet, by your character should be you just be having.
Where are they at? Oh,
That's the closest enemy right there.
right here. Okay.
Yep. Click
So we're
it.
gonna click it. Oh, do we double click?
No, don't double click.
All right. Well, I did click it. I don't know if it registered.
No, it registered.
Okay.
Now go over to your character sheet
So,
and then go to inventory.
Yeah, inventory.
Then,
and then
go
the sling.
Click sling.
Oh, and we can just roll right here.
Yep.
So use item, and then
There should be a quick.
It'll be
You
single
should have a quick
Yes,
thing on
little
your
tab.
character.
all right, here we go.
So 14. I think a 14 hits. If I'm not mistaken.
14. That's 4 bludgeoning damage. What? 4 bludgeoning damage. What's the breakdown there? That's the total. It doesn't say. Size roll.
That was for this hound. I'm trying to do the whatchamacallit. Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why.
It says sling, but it's not like
Yeah,
the sling like that. It's more like sling.
Kind of like a bow and arrow.
Yeah, what's a slingshot? So
Yeah, slingshots are pretty.
A sling for reference is like this rag
Wait.
sort of thing.
Not
That,
I got him.
yeah, she couldn't quite afford a bow. She couldn't quite afford a bow and arrow, so she
So
What was the next best thing?
So as you've done that, as you've like pulled back that sling and like kind of like you hear like a quick like almost whistle, and you nail this kind of like snarling hound in the top of its head, and it's like and it kind of continues snarling and moving towards y'all. Next is Talon.
Okay, so that's me here. I'll go up to like the next kind of like cover. Oh, wait, go over there. Yeah, next kind of cover right there. I'll take a shot at the same hound. Like I'm over here. I pull my I pull a bow and arrow out. I am where we're in broad daylight, so I'm gonna take a penalty here, but
That's not.
ooh, that's an 11.
That's not gonna hit.
Damn.
I think they might have barely missed his armor class.
As you shoot it, as you shoot that arrow, it's like as you kind of pull back, shoot that arrow at it. It kind of like runs past. It kind of runs past. You miss it. Runs past. And you end up missing it. Next turn, it is that hound you kind of pelted earlier. It is going to move, and it's going to attack the person who had pelted it earlier, who had hit it with a rock. And it's going to make a. There was no. Oh. I can roll that.
All you see is that it doesn't attack.
It is attacking.
Yeah, we see an attack.
I was gonna get it character real quick.
But it's not giving like a roll or anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
I
did the
know.
computer just go? There we go. It like went into sleep mode out of nowhere.
Oh, because the charger unplugged.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what the hell?
Wait, give me a second. Small second. Wait, this is that busting right now.
I need to pull up the stat block separately somewhere else and just kind of manually roll.
What's your AC?
Her AC?
Yeah, what's your AC? What's Anzu's AC?
Anzu has an armor class of 16.
Okay. As this hound kind of bites towards you, you're able to kind of like that chainmail under your under the dress stops it. Stops the bite. As you and Talon both kind of finally get a better look at these snarling beasts, you look at these creatures as they're less normal hounds and more like it's almost like someone took a hound. Someone took a hound that was in the middle of surgery. Like invasive surgery. And kind of kept all the sutures open, all the openings in its body, and then sent it out to attack somebody. And it doesn't seem like it doesn't feel like it actively feels all the pain of it, or it does, and just is almost biting through it. Next person's turn is the next hound. It is moving in the same direction as its companion. It gets up to about right here. He's up to about right here. That is within 5 feet of Talon, so he is going to he's also going to try to make a bite attack there.
Okay, I'll just let you know now. My armor class is 17.
Okay.
Not bad. What you are.
This one also takes a frantic bite, but fails to get anything. Fails to kind of get a hold of anything. Next is you kind of hear the howl, and you see another one of these creatures come from the back. Let me not do that one because I already did that one. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. You see one of those handlers you saw earlier. Kind of motherfucker. That's right, because I meant to put him there. Okay. He comes from the back, and he actually does. He pulls out a bow, because he does have a bow.
Able to it's just me, but as far as I'm able to see, he only has a clear line of sight to Anzu.
That's a miss. You see him kind of pull out this heavy composite bow, and he fires it at Talon. But it almost thuds inside of one of the into one of the beams of the tent. Next, it is. Oh my god! Did I not roll a what you call for him?
The beams of the tent. So given that he would have been firing at me when I'm behind something, that would have actually counted as half cover. It doesn't even matter because he rolled below my AC to begin with. But
that works. That one. This is your second time, dog. This is your second time. Holy shit! This is the second time you've done this. As the handler kind of misses,
threw a can away.
Next it is Mort's turn. Mort, what are you doing? You've seen these two hounds kind of quickly descend on your companions, and there's a figure in the back who has now started started raining arrows as well. Mort, you there? Mort. Yo, are you there?
Yo, Cody!
Cody, wake! Oh, he says connection issues.
Oh, connection issues. Okay. Okay. Mort, as Mort kind of stands there, Mort, we'll cycle back to Mort, because I don't want to take his spot. Let's say this: he moves up and tries to help Anzu, and he is going to attack with that mace.
Wait, let me see. Oh, that works out. He just said what he's doing in the Discord.
Oh, did he say what he was
Exactly
doing?
what he just did right there.
Oh, okay.
Literally exactly what you just said.
As he attacks with that mace, he ends up missing. The creature kind of like jumps out the way, pulls back.
Oh, he's
pulls
back.
Can you hear me now?
Magnus in the back. Yes. Magnus in the
Okay.
back. His turn. He kind of moves upward a little bit. He quickly, as all of you are kind of like in this fray, you've seen like bows fired, you've seen like maces swung. Suddenly, you see coming from the side of Magnus is
Does heavy metal intensify?
Coming from the side of Magnus is not even coming from the side of Magnus. Suddenly you see Magnus hold out his hand, and with almost like a jerking motion, there's a sudden moment where he fires. Can I?
Holy crap, I think that's a crit.
I crit!
No.
Oh my god, he critted!
Oh wait.
Goodness.
I'm sorry, I can't read the damn screen.
Oh my god, Magnus critted.
Boom.
Hey, as far as
Kaboom!
I'm able to tell,
Magnus right now. Boom. Headshot.
As Magnus, there's a sudden moment. Magnus almost like seems like he holds out his hand, and you think it's magic for a moment. All of it, but then Talon, you're aware of this sound. Very rare you've heard this noise. You hear gunfire suddenly burst from Magnus's hand, and it's like boom. And the creature that was attacking you suddenly almost bursts into slabs of meat on the sidewalk. Which one is that?
That was a nice hit.
That's
that
one.
That hound just and it's like a sudden, almost like deafening sound. When he pulls back his hand, almost stands up. He almost stands up a little taller and says, "Yes." He kind of like makes this like laugh to himself and says, "Yes, to the bloodletting." And that'll be the end of his turn. Next is the last hound, moving up a good 40 feet. Kind of matching with his handler and the other hound. In the first round of combat. Next round, it is this guy's turn. I kind of got these guys mixed up last round, so I'm not gonna. Yeah. This guy is going to shoot. This guy is going to aim for.
So Magnus is probably the biggest threat right now because he's the only one who's got the kill.
I believe that hits Magnus. If I'm not mistaken. I think Magnus has a 16. So let me check Magnus. Magnus, I believe, has a 16 AC. He does. He has a 16 AC, which would be how much damage was that? That was not 9 piercing damage. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Okay. What? Okay, what's that? What? It's 9? Okay. Yeah, that hurt. That shit hurt. But you know how it goes. Hit backs. You know how it goes. Once you get the crit, you always get hit by a massive amount of damage. As this continues, that'll be his turn. That will be his turn. Next, it is Anzu's turn. You do have this one hound that is like in melee with you right now. If you do try to use ranged attacks in melee, that does incur an attack of opportunity from them.
You should probably switch to your sword.
Is this the same?
You're
is
in-
this the same
you're in
hound
there.
trying to take a bite out of me?
Yeah, you're in melee, so
Yeah.
you can switch to your sword. So grab your rapier, roll right there, and hit single attack.
All right. You know what? This is for trying to take a bite out of me.
13.
That just
That-
misses.
Just misses.
Just misses.
It's like you go for a stab. It's like you go for a stab, and it just kind of weaves its head out of the way.
As you this creature kind of like next you see from a distance, you see an arrow shoot past, hit Magnus in his shoulder. Hit Magnus in his shoulder. As you do, you deal with that other creature next to you. You try to swing your sword at it, and it kind of like moves quickly out of its way. Next, Talon. You just saw the creature that was in front of coming after you quickly just turned to red mist at the hands of Magnus.
Okay. I'm gonna come up to this thing,
Okay.
flanking it with Anzu,
Okay, so
and I'm
you are
gonna
now
try.
flanking it.
She tried to stab it.
Wait.
Yeah, she tried to stab me and missed. I'm
Wait,
a
you
rogue.
should be
I
able to hit
have
that.
sneak attack.
Wait, you might have been actually able to hit that, Anzu. Because I
What?
believe y'all are flanking it. I believe
Oh no, I was 5 feet away, or
No,
I was
Mort.
1 square away from it.
No, Mort and Anzu were
Oh,
flanking
Mort?
it. What was? Oh shit! I can't scroll up with this for some reason.
Now, what is happening?
Let me see Pathfinder flanking rules.
No, the flanking rules. If you can draw a line through you and the creature, it counts as flanking. I believe off to the side does count as flanking.
Oh, that flanking lowers AC by 2.
By that logic, she would have hit it.
She would have hit it.
Yes.
Okay, her attack was for 5. Her attack was for 5 damage.
Yeah, my attack was 5.
Okay, so we're gonna count. I am gonna count that. It is still alive.
All right, so you actually did stab it.
Thank
It
God
is
for what's it
still
called?
alive,
Flanking?
Yeah.
but it has definitely taken
It's
a
still
good bit of
alive.
damage.
Okay. Well, we're flanking it. Keep in mind, flanking also gives me my sneak attack. Let me see exactly what that does. Sneak attack adds. Do I? Okay, I need to see exactly how much
I believe-
sneak attack I have before I do this.
You have 1d6.
1d6. Okay,
No, you have 1d6.
so that would raise my damage by raise my damage by 1d6. Okay, let me do the
Because if
attack.
You're not. You crit it.
Holy
You crit it.
hell! I critted.
Yeah,
Yes!
you crit it.
Okay, critical damage. Critical damage 7, but let me roll another d6 just to count for the sneak attack.
No, it does that for it already. Does it?
Wait, I don't know. Let me see. Critical damage
No, it
7. It doesn't tell me how
Okay.
much total. It didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna roll this. Add 6 plus 7.
You're getting the best of luck over here.
6 plus 7 is 13.
13.
Do I dare make a 6-7 joke?
No. All right, so that's 13. So I just stabbed it. Probably pretty deep.
So this one, this hound. Oh, that was a. That was gonna be the next one up too. There's a moment where after it takes that one hit from the short sword, it's like a quick moment of and you kind of and you quickly kind of put it out of its misery. You see
After I took the rapier from Anzu, I just go in for another stab and it just drops.
All within a
As-
matter of what, 1 second?
I think like
as
5.
you kind of
5 seconds.
look
But
at these
still,
creatures,
quick.
as y'all look at these creatures, it seems like no one has any emotional recognition of these creatures dying. Like, it's almost like these are not worth the emotional thought behind these creatures' deaths.
Like
Next, as you continue,
they are almost unnatural, sort of.
This one's dead. That one's dead. This one.
Okay,
One
let's
of
have a
them
connection
does
issues for a bit.
Quickly,
I'm back now.
one of them quickly does move and gets into melee with Talon. Does melee with Talon very quickly. Motherfucker. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go off of this one. Just so I can actually roll something because my whatchamacallit was being weird. As it comes around trying to bite you, you quickly like ease away from it,
Right.
and quickly and kind of like ready yourself again as it kind of snaps at you.
Which one of us did try to bite?
The one that's right next to you, the live one right next to you.
No, I was asking. Did it just try to bite me or Anzu?
It tried to bite you. Now you kind of see this figure. One of the other guys is kind of like coming down the. Oh, that's another. No. I'll count that as being only 5 feet. I'm fine with that. Now it's Cody's turn.
I just saw the other handler. Oh, there he is. He just came down the stairs.
Yeah, he's kind of like really far back there.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna move forward and smack this hound.
Okay.
Let me my character sheet up just to do that.
Oh, by the way, Cody, if you double click the little bar at the top of your character sheet, it'll kind of minimize to the top, so you don't have to keep swapping between chat and character screen.
Okay, thank God. Oh, why am I getting low rolls?
Yeah, and we're not flanking this one.
Yeah,
I don't think flanking would have helped there,
These
actually.
virtual dice love some of
eh.
us and hate others.
This you try like you bring out that
Plus
that
3. Oh,
heavy
God, that was
mace.
only a 6.
You kind of keep for like that heavy mace you keep for protection, and you swing at it, and it's very much like it's lively enough where it's able to kind of get out the way. Magnus quickly kind of like gets on side of.
Is he gonna try? Oh, yeah. You can move right through our spaces, I think.
He shouldn't do that because he would be kind of fucking himself over.
If he ran right past us, he would kind of be creating a opening for himself to get hit, I think.
That's my thing, yeah. He's in a weird position where it's like, if I do that, he's kind of making himself kind of like open to get shot again, which he's like the only one who's actually taken damage, I think, so far.
If he runs up next to me, though, he would have to shoot through the tent, so he would probably be probably kind of give the hound cover.
No, because you can shoot the hound without having to shoot through the tent. He doesn't want. I don't want to shoot through.
Oh, he
y'all
come up
either.
behind us. He come behind us.
I have to shoot through y'all though. And if I'm in melee range with one of these hounds, I still gotta.
Are there any rules where? Are there any rules where, like, if you shoot through us, we have to make a roll to not get hit?
I think they get more AC if I do. I don't
Oh,
want to.
because do we kind of almost count? Do we
I
almost
think the
count as
hounds
a
is like half cover.
Yeah.
Oh, like shooting through us at the hound would be giving the hound half cover because he's trying to not shoot us.
So I'm gonna
Maybe if you come up to like, maybe if you come up to like my side here, and you kind of be shooting through the tent, but I don't know. Can you almost like run under the tent, like right here?
I'm gonna say let's say yes and no. Okay. So what we're gonna say here. I'm gonna move there. And I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna aim towards this one. I'm gonna aim towards this one right here. I'm gonna shoot towards you know what? These guys in the back, the guy in the back shot him. Let me aim towards him. Let me aim at him for this one.
He wants to get him back for that arrow. It's like all the energy. It's like all the energy of that one scene from Halo 2, where
That is gonna
Matthew was
hit.
like, "I'm giving them back their bomb."
That is going to hit. You see Magnus once again kind of raise his hand up. Raise up. Well, he raised up the other hand this time. I mean, he raised up the other hand this time, and then you hear like that crack, almost like thunder again, burst out. And you do, and all of a sudden you see one of these handlers suddenly kind of agonized in pain. Next is this next is his last hound. This one's gonna move and get up close and personal with Tyler. Yeah. Let me move that one. Yeah, I'm gonna move that one back. Yeah, let me move the dead one back. And he's gonna be taking a bite attack.
I don't know why I'm not seeing like the new roles popping up in my chat.
Because
Me neither.
I have them because they're currently private. What? And oh, there we go. You have an AC of 16?
17.
17?
Seven.
Okay, either way, this creature kind of fails to be able to take a bite out of you. Next turn,
Like it's almost like when it tries to bite, I just like stick the sword out so it just bites cold metal.
next turn. It's taking a minute.
Just
There we
letting
go.
you know. Wait, back to your turn.
When
What comes back to your turn? I would recommend
you guys are
move up one square. Move up one square.
Oh,
so that you're like next to the thing,
Okay, and then use my.
Boy is a
and
little
then
bit
try to
out
stab
of-
it.
Yeah.
out of like the
I need
look of
a
it. So I'm
charger
gonna
on
go
my phone.
with,
Just
I'm gonna take an arrow shot at
Don't die.
Mort.
I could see the screen better, and it just died on me.
Okay, let me double check my AC for you. I think it might just be 18.
How much?
Yeah, it's 18. Wait, no, it's 17.
17? Okay.
It's 17.
Does not hit. That armor you have under the cloaks and everything, that's just kind of like the arrow kind of bounces
Yeah,
off
it's
at
close
an
up.
angle. And you're okay. Anzu, it is your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I recommend you.
Yeah, I know.
Can she go into the tent or no?
I'm gonna say.
I think
I'm gonna say.
Is it like
no.
stacked up under it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. You can't go into the tent. I've been allowing y'all to be like in between them, basically, but not like go through them.
So she would. So she can't get into a flanking position. She just kind of have to stab at the hound.
Unless you want to treat it as difficult terrain and it costs double distance to get there. So it would cost 10.
What?
It would cost 10 to get
I think. I don't think difficult terrain would be a big problem because she would just be trying to get like basically up to here.
Okay, so it would
If
cost
you would take a little, you could kind of get up to here. Yeah, it would cost you like 10 movement, but you could get up to here if you see where I'm pinging, and you would basically be in a flanking position because it would be
right here.
yeah. The hound would be between you and me, so you could basically kind of stab at.
For this guy, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for him. All right, hang on, let me.
You would get that. It would lower his AC by 2, and you would be able to stab him. And
Okay,
well, I shouldn't jinx it.
You and Mort
Please
are
don't
now
freaking jinx
flanking.
it! I swear to God.
Mort, you are now.
yeah,
flanking.
you and Mort. Yeah,
All right, let's practice thing.
You crit.
Okay, you hit it with nat 20, but you failed the crit confirmation.
yeah, you got a nat 20, but Pathfinder rules you have to confirm the crit, and you failed that.
What?
You still.
That's not a thing in. Okay, you know
No,
what?
that's the thing in Pathfinder.
I know, but I'm saying it's not a thing in D&D.
No, it wasn't thing in D&D 3.5.
No, but not in 5th edition. That's what I played.
Yeah, yeah, they removed. Yeah, they removed that in 5e.
Yeah, thank God, because
But
I'm sorry, it should be enough to just roll a nat 20.
you say that, but let's
I
put it this
believe
way: every limitation you have, the enemies also have. Enemies get multi-attack a lot quicker here, so it actually kind of saves you against the enemies
Okay, that makes sense, but still.
because the enemies also have to confirm.
Well, okay, so how much did I need to roll to confirm the crit? Because it says I rolled a 9, so I'm just.
Yeah, you would have to hit the enemy's AC on the confirmation. So instead,
I don't know what the AC is.
keep in mind, your crit would have only been a 9. You got 7, so it's not that big a
Something
damage.
to explain to her. She hit in her crit range, not a nat 20. She got an 18 plus 5.
Oh yeah, she has a rapier. Okay, yeah, you hit your crit range.
Okay, I'm sorry. It said 23, so I was like, wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No problem. No
Okay,
problem.
so-
Yeah, you hit it. You did hit it. So
Yeah, that's a good thing. I got him.
yeah, you got him. So
after
you hurt him.
You do like kind of really hurt this thing at this point. Next it is Tyler.
Okay, can I do the same? If I move to here, doing the same kind of difficult terrain thing, would that puts the hound between me and Mort? So would that get me into
Yeah.
how do I word it? Would that get me flanking range?
That's my thing. I don't know if this would count as. I don't know. Because I'm trying to say like it may be an attack of opportunity. I don't know. But also it's like you're staying within that. I'll say yes.
I'm staying in melee.
Yeah, you're staying in melee with
Oh, wait. Oh, I see. I'm staying in melee with this one by leaving melee with this one. If I move anywhere from my spot, I would kind of be leaving this with melee.
You are flanking that one.
Oh, well, okay, so what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm flanking this one, so I would get my sneak attack on this one. So I'm gonna kind of do like almost like Lance to almost tell Magnus I'm leaving this one to him, and do a stab at this one that's between me and Anzu to kind of try and get like almost, I'm a rogue, get the cheap shot basically.
Okay.
So I'm attacking the one where I am flanking it. Dirty 20.
That will
Dear
hit.
God.
Which one did you hit?
You see that?
Did you hit the one you were flanking?
The one between me and Anzu.
Oddly enough, that was
the one I'm
another.
flanking. That it had 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That one. Where's that one? That was the next one.
You
that was
said
gonna be
oddly enough. I basically put it out of its misery.
Next is
If one damage killed, that was a mercy kill.
let me see.
Oh God!
Now it is this guy. Let me see something.
What? I rolled
This
You
guy.
see why I rolled a damage? Oh God!
This guy
see why I rolled
also
the
takes out a
damage?
composite though. I'm gonna say
Are you
Tyler
calling that
might have a little bit of
skill?
It's on death's doorstep.
Tyler, you're gonna get cover from this, but he is going to attack you though.
Oh, you're getting attacked. Oh no.
I was about to use the restroom, but I'll try and hold off until I'd see what happens here.
15, that's not gonna hit. You see
It missed.
as he fires a bow and it kind of goes a little bit wider and it kind of flies between you and Magnus basically. Next is Mort. It is now your turn.
Okay. I believe. I think I'm just gonna move up to over here so that I'm flanking this hound, just so that I can try and just do as much damage as I can against it.
You are flanking with Magnus, and I believe also you're flanking with both Magnus and Talon right now.
Okay. Does the flanking initiative penalty? I mean, not initiative, but armor class penalty stack?
No. When you roll, you can't
Okay.
put like a +2, and that'll add in the whatchamacallit. That's honestly what all of us should have been doing.
Okay.
Is like with the flanking, every time you're flanking somebody, just add a +2 to that, and it's pretty much just like the additional thing.
Just realized I forgot to roll my sneak attack damage on the last one, but you said that the 1 point would have killed it anyway.
There we go.
I'm just gonna jokingly go into our Discord, just didn't do it, just to see what it would have been.
You have a heavy. You bring out like a. You bring that heavy mace right on the back of its head, kind of like shaking it and kind of like stuttering it for a second. As you kind of continue, next, Magnus, seeing like that same man from before, still up and at him. He kind of fought. He quickly draws again. And tries to make a shot. Okay, 13. What is your AC, sir? I forgot where your AC is.
Your rolls aren't showing up for us.
I know. Give me a second. Let me see what the AC is.
How do I check how much damage a certain weapon does?
Are you trying to look up the damage for your scythe?
Yeah.
That is also a two-handed weapon. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
To find this guy's AC. I just knew the other one was gonna hit for obvious reasons.
All right.
No, this is what did I roll? Okay, that's not gonna hit. That is not gonna hit. That loud bang goes off, and sadly enough, it the handler's almost expecting it this time, and he misses. It is now the last hound's turn, and he's gonna bite back at Mort. This creature tries its best to savagely bite at you, but it almost like it's almost like wounded to hell and back, and it almost like falls on its face. Oh shit. Okay, it is raining, so there's a possibility my internet might go out soon. So let's leave that there.
It was raining bad over here earlier, like storming, raining cats and dogs.
He is going to take a single attack. 11. That's not going to hit anybody. Morton Anzu, you see an arrow fly past your head very quickly as the handler in the back is shoots at you. Next, it is Anzu's turn.
It's your turn.
Let's see
You
where
could-
let's see where I
so
am.
I'll point
Let's
some.
see where I am on the map. Hang
So
on.
you're over here.
Hold on, let me I'm still on my I'm still
Double
on
click
my,
at the top bar here.
cursor. It's a little hard for me to keep track of. You know what?
Okay, let me see it. Okay, there it is. All right, so you see where you are. So I'll tell you this. So you're right here. So you could either come up to this point over where this body is, and you'd be flanking it, or
wait, where am I? Hold on, I can't see. Okay, yeah, I see
there's
where you
also-
are.
or you can come up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just barely get into melee with this guy up here,
You do still have the sling that you could fire also.
and yeah.
I was just saying, couldn't I
Are
find
you gonna try and return the favor to the guy who keeps shooting at us?
Yeah, give him a taste of his
So
own
click
medicine.
him.
Yeah, I know.
Come through your thing up here,
I know.
and then it's
The sling.
yep.
Let's give this guy a taste of his own medicine. Here we go.
Ouch!
That does not hit.
Oh god, he has some AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are a lot more well protected than the hound they were kind of controlling or they were using. Tyler, it is your turn.
God, that was a good
Okay.
roll.
Am I flanking this guy here, or would I have to move a little bit?
I'm gonna say you're flanking it, so you can add a +2 whenever you roll for roll to hit.
So me and Mort are kind of flanking it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make the stab at him.
Was that with the +2?
13. No, I didn't do the +2. So +2
would
would make that 15. The minus
would
one, yeah, the -1 from the sun would make it 14. I'm guessing they have 14 AC.
Yeah.
And then let me do my sneak attack as well. What the fuck? 2 damage total.
It is still up.
It's like I make a slash and it just kind of cuts it. It feels it, but it's not that deep.
Next, is another one of those handlers. Kind of pulls out another one of those heavy composite bows. And fires it. 15? I don't think 15 hits anybody.
Yeah, I have 17. You said Magnus has 16. Anzu has 16. I don't know what Mort has.
I think Mort has like
17.
Mort has like 17. That arrow flies past all of us, kind of missing. Mort, is now your turn.
Right. Let me see. I'm still flanking, yes?
Yeah.
Between the hound's between you and me.
Okay.
That is a hit.
Okay, 4 damage.
Who did I do? I think I did the wrong guy. Yeah. As you
The sound should be pretty close to dead.
as you hit this one, you completely brain it. And it kind of like drops like all four. It kind of like drops flatly to the ground all of a sudden. This is the last hound. It is now that one is now dead.
Damn.
You still have like these. You still have these figures in the back. They're still pelting with arrows. Magnus notices that and he quickly raises, fires again. It's a 14. That's not going to hit. That's not going to hit. It is now top of the round. Top of the round. The handler's turn. They're going to make an arrow shot at 20. Ooh. I didn't say who he is shooting. I'm gonna open roll for this, and I'll 1d4. Going from Magnus, Talon, Mort, Anzu.
You said open roll.
Open roll because it's. I didn't say who was shooting at, and he rolled a 21. So 4. That is at Anzu.
Shit.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's 8 points of damage.
All right.
How much damage?
8 points of damage. You have Oh, did you already subtract it?
I already
Because
applied
it already
the
shows her
damage.
at 12.
Yeah, I already applied the damage.
I think you have cure light wounds if you need to use it. I would say save it for now.
Save it for now. I've got 12 damage. I'm not. I'm just a little wounded. I'm not down.
It took a freaking arrow to the arm.
He's that arrow finally.
Hey, it's an arrow to the
purchase.
arm, not the neck.
That arrow finally finds purchase.
I used to be
bang.
I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow to the knee.
Onto it is now your turn too. So
It's your turn. You can go into melee with him, or you can keep shooting.
Shooting's clearly not freaking working.
Okay, because I think you barely hurt him. Oh no, you missed him because they have high AC.
Yeah. So no, I'm gonna go into melee. So let's see.
So just click your character and drag her up to him.
Why is it not letting me? Hang on. Thank you.
All right, now
Okay.
double click and then do rapier. All right. That's on your spells.
Wait, that's spells. Shoot.
Inventory.
You can just tap the screen. It's a.
Then rapier. Single attack.
oh, it's a 7.
Oh god damn it!
What did I roll? I can't see.
7.
It's not a nat 1, but still.
Might as well be.
Talon, now your turn.
Yeah, 7 plus 4. That was a 3.
This guy.
All right, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't really get into melee with him. Let me see. Oh wait, that's 20. Oh, I can just barely get into melee with him. And then I'll go up
Also, you're not
and
flanking him.
oh, we are flanking him.
I'm going to say flanking. That will hit.
That will hit, and then the sneak attack damage. Two plus 6, that's 8. So I think he felt that one. Yeah, sneak
Yeah.
attack is almost the way I'll describe this so Sir understands. For a rogue, a sneak attack is almost like taking the cheap shots.
As he's like playing defensive. Away from playing defensive against like the melee with Anzu. You come on the side of him and quickly like get a stab into his side. Next. His friend is
Helping
going to
me
see
out.
you appear. His friend is going to see you appear and going to take a shot at you. That's a 21.
Ooh, that one did hit. That one did hit.
I apply the damage.
Ouch.
Wait, who did it hit?
Me.
You. I would just say you or me. 'Cause-
Cody, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
Do you have any
go up to
damaging
this bandit.
spells?
I mean, I do have some spells.
But I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Just if you want to, we are flanking this guy. We're basically, what's the phrasing? Galathane would say, "Jump Jutsu Kaisen."
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Now y'all
Let me
are definitely
see.
flanking him now.
For my spells, for inflict wounds, would I need to make an attack roll for that?
I think
Yes.
inflict wounds. Since you're in melee now, I think you would take an attack of opportunity though.
Do you? Yeah, I think casting spells does count as attack of opportunity. You would be going off his touch AC.
You'd have a lower target, but you would possibly he would get a swing at you,
Hmm.
or you could just smack him. It's up to you.
Might as well just smack him.
Let me check. Did you swing with the club?
I did add
See,
it.
Did you add
14, but he has a -2 on his AC.
I added the 2 already.
Ah,
That's gonna
Oh.
miss.
yeah, this is gonna miss both. That's gonna miss.
If it hit, it would have done some pretty good damage.
You see Magnus kind of like coming in and deciding to close that gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's only 20. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4.
that showed 20. That showed 20. I'm looking at it. It shows you the how much you're moving right there. You're at 20 right now.
No, but that's counting the whatchamacallit. I'm trying to go around that. That I can't. Like I said, if I go around it, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping all the rulings correct. If I go through that, that counts as difficult terrain for like 10 feet, and then the rest, so I can get there basically.
Oh, so 20. So that says 20, but that's technically 30.
Yeah, that's technically 30. He's aiming. This guy's been pelting arrows too. Magnus is taking a shot at this guy. That's an 18 that is going to hit. You see Magnus as y'all are like kind of like trying to like deal with this guy in the front. Magnus quickly like shifts his attention over to the one in the back and quickly bang, and you see him take like a very heavy hit from that bullet. And it is now, I believe, his turn. No, it's actually the one in melee with y'all right now. He's gonna go at Tyler. At Talon. For 14.
14.
Misses.
I blocked that. Yeah, I blocked that one.
And it is now Anzu's turn.
All right.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, you can stab him again. Keep in mind, you get +2. Watch this. When you click the die, just to make this a little bit easier,
Hang on, my cursor again.
it's right here. Click the die next to Rapier.
It's like camouflage. It's hard to freaking see.
I don't know if this site has dark mode. All right, so on the check bonus, put a 2 there. Click this one right
You're on
here.
dark mode right now.
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
All right,
Screw
click
my eyesight. All right. Now we're good.
Now here to sneak single
Sing-
attack.
Were you about to say that?
Sorry, that's me.
That's your thing.
You hit single attack. Clicking in. All right, worked that time.
Did you add
That is a
+2 already?
16. That's including the +2.
Ah, that just
Yeah.
misses. That just misses.
Oh my!
Fuck.
This is frustrating.
Their
I
AC
can't
is
single hit
17.
this guy.
Their AC is 17.
AC is 17.
Their AC is 17. Talon,
So
it is your turn.
I swear to God.
It's almost like you think you hit and then it just gets stuck in his armor.
Talon, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna make the stab at him while he's defending against her. I'm gonna try and go for the stab. Let me go ahead and put. All right. So just to count my -1 plus the +2, I'm just gonna do a +1. So this is gonna be the exact. So what the number here is gonna actually be exactly what I roll.
Now,
Oh my. That is a nat 1.
as you
Oof.
kind of go in,
What
there's
is
a
going
moment.
on?
There's a moment where like the sun gleams right through directly into like those violet eyes of yours, and it's just like it kind of like leaves you temporarily blinded. And you miss almost entirely.
It's like it. Yeah, it's like I go for the stab. It just like barely glances his armor or something. Like
there's a sudden moment, almost like in a way of saying like almost like it's a high noon standoff. This other handler that was just shot at by Magnus almost like raises its composite bow and fires back at Magnus. And that is going to hit.
Ooh,
Fuck
that's
me.
gonna hit.
Fuck me, that's gonna hit.
18, but it's low damage. It's low damage.
Yeah, he already took the hit earlier. That's not fun. Shit's not fun.
And we don't have any potions.
Oh, that's something I wanted to give everybody, wasn't it?
Hey, by the way, are we doing the optional like bonus action potion rules or no?
Well, they don't have bonus actions in this game.
I don't care either way. It's just one.
They don't
Oh,
have bonus actions in this game.
damn it.
Mort, it is now your turn. You just witnessed like there's a sudden moment when the light gleams through Tyler, give me a small stealth check real quick.
Oh. Fuck
Give me a
me.
stealth check real quick. Okay. You're even despite like
27.
Even despite you losing your composure for a second, you're still able to like hold yourself and kind of keep everything kind of like concealed, even in the heat of this battle. Mort, you're still faced with this handler, this follower from what you can tell of Rovagug, this dark god of destruction. What's your next move?
I'm gonna keep swinging.
Okay.
God Damn it!
Yeah. That's
See, he added the 2 there.
even with the added 2, it would have hit. Magnus is going to of course, Magnus and this other guy kind of in their own little world of combat. Magnus quickly fires a gun, and he does miss. The shot goes wide and he misses. This other one swings back and attacks Mort this time. That's only a 10. He's not going to.
Thank God, that's a miss.
Next is Anzu. It's your turn. Your turn again.
You're up again. Gonna make a stab at this guy.
Yeah. And probably fucking miss again, given my luck.
We are jumping this guy.
I'm not doing anything. I'm missing left and right.
He's getting attacked from 3
Don't
angles.
feel too bad. He does have an high AC.
Keep in mind, I'm the one who got the.
For what CR he is.
I'm the one who got that 1.
All right, so this one's normal.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Oh wait, no. Okay, add 2 to that.
You didn't tell me. I'm sorry. Yeah, add 2.
Hey, but still, you should see what you did.
Hey, does that +2 also count for her confirmation there?
It would.
It should.
It would.
that would make that. Yeah,
That actually would be a
2.
Add the 2. That's the 17. That would be a crit.
I didn't put the +2 on the thing, so.
Yeah, that would be a crit then.
It's not much extra damage, but it's 7 damage.
7 damage.
So let me.
Pretty much, I've had enough missing, so I'm just like, screw everything and just go for it.
As you say that, is that the one I'm looking at right now? This the one I'm thinking about. As you say that,
you got
he
got right in the heart.
swings at Mort, misses, and you kind of go in. You kind of take a bit of a inspiration from Talon and quickly stab into his side, impaling him. And he kind of goes suddenly. He kind of goes slump.
You got him like
I would have said. I would have said you took
your
an
stab hit
opportunity
right in the
to
heart.
hit him during his opening.
Hey! I made a delicious skewer.
Talon, is now your turn.
Okay, so this guy's dead. I am going to let me see if I can even make it up to this guy.
I don't think you can. Oh, you might be able to.
It'll be risky. Let me see. It'll be barely able to do it, but I might wait for someone else to go into melee, and I'll return his. He's been shooting at us. I'm going to return his favor.
I was like, Max is about to
from where I'm standing. Huh?
I was like, Max is about to get in melee.
Yeah, but I'll be like, wait. I'm trying to think. So like, Mort would kind of have to go through this difficult terrain, though. Wait, let me see.
Mort would have to go all
Those
the way around.
pots and stuff. Yeah, I'd be the only one who could.
Move through your space into that guy's space.
I would be the only one who can make it there in melee, so I guess I'll do it. Let me do my check bonus of 1 to account for the -1 as well.
So you aren't flanking anymore.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you aren't flanking anymore, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. That is still a miss, though.
Oh, wait. Yeah, so even take that 1 from that. Or take 2 from that. Yeah, anyway, no matter what, it would miss.
He is going to make his own attack with a rapier. It's only a
He
9.
misses too.
It's not gonna miss. He's gonna miss.
I'm almost gonna say that's almost like we both swing at the same time. It's like our blades just meet into like a parry.
Mort, is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
Let's see, get as close as
go
you can.
here.
15, 20.
You can get
Okay,
Technically,
Before I move, would this still count as 20?
or that since he's going over those pots, would that be 30 right there?
I'm gonna count that as 20 as 30. I'm gonna count that as like difficult terrain right here.
Wait. Cody, I think all you can really do right there. Well, granted, 15, and then if
would
you go
get the
15
same
to
distance.
here, and then
You would get the same distance.
and then 20, 25, 30
I can
would
only
get you
move
to here.
20
30 would get you to here. Oh
I
wait,
can
are you
only
saying
move
your arm?
20
Oh, your armor. Fuck. Yeah. Then you could get to here. Yeah.
Oh, does your armor slow
I'm
you
gonna see
down?
if any of my spells can actually reach.
Do you have any range spells?
Should?
I mean, I think I should. Uh,
Let me take a look at what spells I gave you.
hmm.
Oh wait. Shit. Let me see. I'm gonna check what spells I gave you just so you can see.
Okay, we should be after this we should be finishing
What
up.
spell here? Biting words. Okay, biting words is
Hold on.
target opponent within 30 feet. Range touch, dealing an amount of damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength or charisma. Use the spell right here. Biting words. It would hit. It would be able to hurt
Oops,
it.
didn't mean to pass turn.
Oh.
Shit. Get up.
Why, you say it the same?
I didn't mean to do that. Okay,
Say the
okay.
same.
All right. Are you trying to? What spell are you trying to cast?
I'm trying to check the fucking range.
Oh, if you click the spell's name, it will expand it.
No, I mean, I'm trying to see if this guy would be in range. Like,
Of
the
what?
spell I have in mind would be 30 feet.
That's
Let's
in 30 feet.
see. Measure it.
That's in 30
Measure
feet.
distance.
Yeah, that's in 30 feet.
You're within 30 feet of him.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cast Sotto Voce.
Oh, if you click the little book next to it, it'll tell you exactly what the spell does.
Well, I know what it does. It's just
It's about 30.
just
Is it an attack?
no, it's a saving throw to avoid being shaken for one round. It's a will save.
Okay, so he's gonna make that will save.
Question: how many hit dice does this guy have? This spell only affects humanoid creatures of 4 hit die or less.
He only has, I think, 2.
Okay. Where do I check the difficulty class for
Your DC
my spells?
is spell level plus, I think, 10. Let me see if I can look at your characters real quick. Which one was it? What were you looking for?
My wisdom should be.
It should say
Wisdom
it says DC 13.
is
DC 13.
okay. My wisdom's 17, so the modifier is +3.
Yeah, it's there. Like, all you gotta do is over. If you put your finger, put your mouse over the die, it'll tell you the DC. So what were you casting? Sotto voice?
Oh, yeah, Sotto Voce.
Okay.
I guess just use.
Oh my god. Yeah, he definitely he
Wait,
he
what
fails
happened?
that. He fails that.
What happened?
He got in that one, and gets -1 to his will save, so he got a straight up 0.
So, for all intensive purposes, for certain reasons, as Mort, y'all look upon Mort as he suddenly speaks like magical words. Anzu, you kind of recognize them as magical words, but the way he's speaking them is kind of strange. Talon, as you hear him speak, you kind of hear murmurings that are very subtly like those ones from those doctors. And there's a sudden moment where you see a glow, like somewhere on his body, you see a glow. And as he reaches out his hand, Mort's eyes roll back, and suddenly a silent scream pulsates through the area, as if a dead woman is echoing through the alleys. This handler of those beasts has a sudden moment where he reaches out himself, trying to almost fight back against it, and you see almost like his skin peel back suddenly, and his eyes begin bleeding as he falls back to the ground, dead. Now, as that happened, there's a moment of just.
Is that just spontaneous ruling? It was just supposed to shake in him.
That's as Mort kind of has a question of like, what was that? What was that? What was that? That shouldn't have happened. You hear Mort. You're the only one who hears this. You're the only one who hears this next. You hear, almost like on the wind, you hear, "Consider it a gift from me." And as those words linger in the air, we're going to call this the end of our first session. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching, those of you at home. We hope you'll make it back for the next. We'll hope you'll make it back for the next session. Thank you. This has been Crit World, and be good people. Thank you.